Hey everyone, this is Ryan Lyon from Unbound Vision, and we're back again with another speed drawing video. And I have to apologize to you guys because over these last few months, I feel like I've been kind of off in my 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. work schedule. Not that anything I've reported online is off, but I've missed a couple of days. And you'll notice that there are some days where I haven't even reported the 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. work schedule. And that's usually because I wake up a little later, like around 9 or 10, because I guess my body needed a little more sleep. But I mean, that just sounds like I'm making excuses, right? And I think the major issue with that is that I've been losing a lot of my hunger and a lot of my drive. So I think I need to find a way to get that edge back, you know, to get that X factor back so that I can keep that schedule going. And so far, I've been able to do 104 days of the 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. work schedule for anime web series TAKESHI. And if you don't already know, TAKESHI is a dark superhero story set in Osaka, Japan. It is a sci-fi superhero action series with a horrific twist on science gone wrong. And right now what you're looking at is actually me making some of the silly mini webcomics for our show, because our show is really dark and really serious. So sometimes we have to make these little silly mini webcomics to de-stress from the whole situation so we can make ourselves laugh, right? Because like the actual show that we're working on, it doesn't really, it definitely inspires us and inspires other people, but doesn't really necessarily make other people laugh. So this is our way of just making sure people can still laugh while we're making such a serious show, because we kind of have this separate little mini webcomic series that like makes fun of our characters, right? It makes fun of our entire artistic ordeal. Although it's not much of an ordeal, we really enjoy what we do. So again, I was saying, I feel like I've lost some of my hunger, and I'm just being as brutally honest with myself as I possibly can. I've lost some of my hunger when it comes to the work schedule for anime web series TAKESHI, because usually I go from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. and I usually sleep for like 5 to 6 hours every day, and I feel like I've been getting too much sleep, and it's not a good thing. It might seem like a good thing to a lot of people, but it's not really a good thing, because I realize I can do just as much work, if not more work, on less hours of sleep than with more hours of sleep. More hours of sleep make you sluggish. It makes you slow and groggy, and it just kind of ruins your whole day. But when you wake up from 6 a.m. and then you spend some time getting yourself prepped for the whole day, you're ready to tackle the whole day all the way through to basically 11 p.m., which is usually where I stop, somewhere around 11 p.m. at night, or maybe even 11:15 or 11:30, and then I just go to sleep at 12, right? Because I need to get ready for the next day. I have to save people's work. I have to make sure the machines are all backed up. I have to make sure the facilities are clean. I have to take a shower and eat. And I only have about like 30-40 minutes to do all that stuff. So again, it's like a mad rush. It's a mad rush every single day for that 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. work schedule. But overall, I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it. And I feel like just talking about it kind of helps, because now I feel like I can kind of regain some of that hunger back, and I can count on you guys to actually hold me accountable, which is part of the reason why I even put these posts on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, so that you guys can also hold me accountable. Because if I fall off, you know, I expect you guys to call me out on it and say like, Ryan, what the hell, man, you didn't wake up today, what the hell happened? And to be fair, whenever I don't post the 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. work schedules for those daily posts, it usually means I didn't wake up on time. But it does mean that I've been working the whole day. So if I did wake up at 10, or I did wake up at 11 or 9, then that means I'm working straight from that point all the way till 11 or 12. So in terms of like me not reporting stuff does not mean that we're not working. We are always working. There's never a day where we're not working, except for me, which is usually Tuesdays. I take Tuesdays off for myself, but sometimes I use those days to work too. So it's 50-50. Do I work or do I not work? And again, it all depends on the day and it all depends on the schedule. And I realized for this month, because we have finished our character designs for the fully animated trailer for TAKESHI, and we are done with the backgrounds, and now we're in the middle of the background refurbishes. Everything is looking amazing, by the way. We are going to be done with the background refurbishes for our fully animated trailer by the end of this month, and we've already gotten started on some of our animation. We're going to be going full board on our final animation next month, and then by the end of this month, we'll also have the final revisions done for our storyboards. So by the end of this month, we will have probably our voice acting, storyboards, characters, backgrounds, all of our concept art done for the fully animated trailer for our series, Takeshi. And then the next month, July, is when we get started on final animation. And we have some secret projects and developments that we can't talk about with you guys right now, but they're extremely exciting, and they're going to be helping us out in the long-term presence of our show. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I can assure you guys that we have people who are incredibly skilled, incredibly talented on board in this team, working like crazy to make sure they give you guys something that is truly memorable. And it's also something that we want to make sure that lives up to our standards, right? Because if it sucks, we don't want to put it up. There's no way. I mean, we won't put up something that's bad. That would destroy us internally, right? Because we knew we could have done better and we didn't do better. So we're kind of crazy like that when it comes to like the quality of our show. We want to make sure everything that we put out is high quality. And so far, for all these comics that we put out, they're all really high quality, and they get done within the span of 1 to 2 days for just the web comics. But again, it's not easy. It's not easy trying to keep up the quality of the show and the MIDI webcomic because, sorry, had to breathe, but had to breathe and swallow. It's not easy to do because, we only have so many hours of the day. We just have to make more hours, get less sleep, get more done. And I just wanted to let you guys know that we're in the middle of setting up our business accounts, and once we have that fully set up, and we have to get our website set up first. So we're getting our website set up first, then we're getting our business accounts, and then we're going to be moving to Patreon. We won't tell you guys exactly where we're going, but we'll make sure to let you know as soon as we open up our Patreon page. And you can start supporting us that way. If you want to see this series come to life, if you want to see a fully black and white anime web series, something that you probably have never seen before, then make sure to support us on Patreon when we release on Patreon. And I think that's basically it in terms of news for Takeshi. When it comes to me, I'm doing just fine, but like I said before, I'm losing some of my hunger, so I need to regain that hunger in me. I need to get that edge back, and I'm going to be counting on you guys too to help me out with that. But it's mostly me. It's mostly just me kicking my own butt. So, yeah, I mean, 104 days is commendable, but it's not good enough considering all the time that's passed. Let's see if I can keep this up permanently. And anyways, this video should be coming to an end pretty soon. So, I'm Ryan live from Unbound Vision, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay inspired. Bye.